So why are you here, really? Why are you here? I don't mean, philosophically, I don't want to get heavy here. We're not talking about what's our purpose in life, but why are you here tonight? What brought you here tonight about video? So this is where we're going to be a little interactive here. We're going to use my little whiteboard here. And I'd like you, anyone who can raise their hand and share with me, what is it about video that is the reason why you're here today? Is it, I don't want to give you any ideas. Okay, go ahead, Carlos.
Because people are so visual, and visual is what sticks.
But what specifically, what do you want to do with it specifically?
We want to use it in our materials on our website, on our Facebook,
Okay.
track followers and
So would it be safe lead generation?
Yes.
Okay. So lead generation. All right, what else do we have? Someone else raised their hand. Yes, please.
I guess I'm not exactly sure what phrase to put this in.
Sure.
I found out from doing one-on-one customer research that when I explain my product/service, most people go, and when I show them, ding.
Right. So that goes to how powerful video can be in terms of explaining complex ideas visually, right? So I would call that maybe education or maybe engagement. Horrible handwriting. My wife will yell at me. Okay. What else do we have? Yes?
Creative brand.
Brand awareness. Love it. Excellent. Branding. All right. Yell it out if you got something. Yes?
To find out if I actually could use video for...
Just kind of general information tonight. Okay. But so let's say you found out something tonight. How would you like to use it in your business? What are you looking to do with if you found, yes, this works, I want to use it for this? No idea. That's okay. It's totally fine. Yes.
I work with real estate, and I'd like to walk through the property with a video camera.
Okay. So it could see it better. Perfect. Excellent. So that's, okay, more conversion. That's more kind of the engagement. Yeah, anyone else? Yes.
Communicating with your existing customers.
So that's kind of like just content. Sure. Okay, good. Excellent. All right, one last one. Yes.
I'd say build credibility.
Credibility. That goes to, sure. So that's more to the kind of the know, like, and trust, right? So if they trust you, they're going to buy from you, right? So that would be more to the conversion process. Okay, excellent, guys. Thank you for that. All right, so let's go a little bit deeper into this. And let's talk about why you need video, which is going to go more specifically into this. So number one, lead generation. Video can help you with lead generation. Two, someone mentioned this, building trust. If people know, like you, they're gonna buy from you. Engagement, helping people understand your product or services in a more compelling way that's going to get them to the next step. Improves the sales conversion process. If people understand what you're selling, to the gentleman's point, they're going to be more apt to buy. Educate about just your technology or your services. We talked about SEO before. It could just help you if you're just looking to get better results from Google search, okay? If you do a lot of emailing, it has a very powerful impact on your click-through rate with video. Branding, someone brought up branding. Differentiate yourself from your competition. This is a huge one. I'll give you an example of this really quick, which is a friend of mine. He had a nightclub in the city called Shine down on Canal Street. And when he decided to close his business, he needed a company to shred all his documents. The business was done. So he went, did a Google search for shredding companies. Lo and behold, he got a list of results. There was a video. He clicked, watched the video. That's all it took. It built enough trust. He liked the company, liked what they said, that he decided to work with them. So just using that as a differentiator is huge in your business. That emotional connection. You know, some written copy on your page can only do so much, but if you have a video, it's much more engaging. You can get emotionally transformed by that video. I know that videos that I've watched, depending on the kind of videos, you know, they bring you to tears. They bring you to tears. I don't know the last time I read something that brought me to tears, but you watch a video, it's gonna affect you emotionally. To be a thought leader in your space. So if you really want to be seen, kind of like Gary Vaynerchuk, he just put himself out there, and now he's a leader in his space. Leverage social media. Do you know what the number one type of content is shared on social media? Video. Okay. I don't make this stuff up. I'm just telling you the facts. Take advantage of YouTube. Guess what? If you don't have video, you can't use YouTube. It only uses video content. And to inform, this was something someone mentioned before, just inform and share content about your business. So if that isn't compelling enough why you should be using video in your business, let's look at some statistics real quick. As it relates to sales, so many of us here rely on referrals, correct? Right? We all do. That's a big part of our business. Well, your referrals, because of the internet, how accessible it is, people are going to be searching out there. Even if you say, hey, you should use Bob, guess what? They're going to go to Bob's website and check him out. And you don't know who they're going to pick, but they're going to be doing their search. You want to make sure that they're going to pick Bob, right? Well, here's a fact. 64% of people that go to a website and watch a piece of video content are more likely to buy that product or service. Okay? Let's talk about another one. Let's talk about leads. Okay? 90% of us search online before we make a purchase. And one of the best ways that you can help people is by help your business get found is by using video, because it can get found on the first page of Google. And just as a fact here, video is 53 times more likely to get your website found on the first page of Google. You know, that's not so impressive, is it? I think it's pretty damn impressive, right? All right, trust. This is something we've talked about a little bit already. So we all want to, if you can build trust with someone quickly, they are more apt to buy from you. That is your goal with, sales. That's your goal with your website. You want them to know, like, and trust you. You can't do that better than with a video customer testimonial. We can all say how great we are. I can say how great I am, but it's when one of your customers says how fabulous you are that people are going to respond in a very profound way. I mean, just look at how we shop today. I don't go to the movies without going to Rotten Tomatoes. I don't go out to dinner without going to Yelp. I don't go on vacation without going to TripAdvisor. And those are people I don't even know, right? That is how we make our decisions today. So it's considered the most effective form of marketing today. All right, engagement. So as I mentioned before, nothing is more engaging than video, and what's interesting about video is you put video on your website. So most people stay on your website for probably 10 or 15 seconds. I know that's kind of a bummer for you guys, but it's pretty much 10 or 15 seconds and then they're gone. You have a video on that website. Studies show that people will stay 2 minutes longer on that website because they want to watch that video. So just by putting it there, you'll have people there longer, and guess what? If they're there on your website longer, they're more likely to stay and learn more about your business. Effectiveness. So there's nothing, when it comes to email marketing, and I don't know, how many people do email marketing? Great, almost half the room, fantastic. So you simply put the word video in the subject line, or put a video inside of your email. It will transform and improve the click-through rate on that, the open rate of your emails, as well as the click-through rate to the next page, which is what you want. So there's really no, why wouldn't you use video on your landing pages or on your emails? Education. Video is a great tool for education purposes in terms of educating your customers or your staff on what you do. I mean, just as an example, if you had a choice between reading a one-page document on how to tie a bow tie or watch a 45-second video, which would teach you quicker on how to do a bow tie? All right, how many people think the one-page document? Wow, the crickets are out. All right, video, everybody thinks it's video. Exactly, exactly. So a picture is worth 1,000 words. 1 minute of video is worth 1.8 million words. Some other stats real quick. Putting video on your web page increases your conversions by 80%. 92% of mobile users share video content. Social media generates 1,200% more shares than text. And companies that use video on their website have 41% more traffic to their website. All right, so what's holding you back, guys? I only saw, like 25%, maybe 30% of the room are using video. Do you feel any more compelled to use video? Yes? All right, well, I'm going to make it even easier for you. So, all right, by show of hands, how many people, I know this is a tricky question, how many people here have a smartphone? Does anyone not have a smartphone? You have a dumb phone, huh? Okay, okay. Can't do video on that, but that's okay. So we all have a smartphone. Excellent. Almost everyone. Computer. Does anyone not have a computer? I'm going to go the other way, make it easier. We all have computers. Great. How about, do you guys have internet? Does anyone not have internet access? Hey, watch it, Linda. All right, good. We all have internet access. What about a Gmail account? This is not a requirement, but does anyone not have a Gmail account? Okay, a couple people, that's okay. You don't have to have a Gmail account, but that's okay. How about a Facebook account, another free service you can get? Does anyone not have Facebook? A couple people, okay, very good. Last one. Does anyone not have a website? Okay, a few of us. Okay, very good. Well, guess what? With all those things, all those free things that you and most of us have, and if you don't have a Facebook account, if you don't have a Gmail account, guess what? You can get one for free. No charge for that. Website is a little bit different, but you basically have everything you need to do video. You have a question? Yes, please.
What is the role of Gmail particularly above other email?
So the reason why I asked about Gmail is this kind of gets a little ahead of where we are, but I will answer that anyway. So Google's the #1 search engine in the world. Do you know what is the #2? Who said it first? Someone over here. Oh, someone over here. Someone over here. Who was it? All right. Get a little squishy ball. Who was that? Someone over here. All right. There you go. You'll both get one. All right. Excellent. Yes. YouTube. And guess who owns YouTube? Yes. So you need a Gmail account to have a YouTube account, and it's free. So that's the reason why I asked about Gmail. Because if I asked about YouTube, it would have been a little bit confusing. So it's much easier that way.